Hey guys, what's up? So welcome back to Forgotten Cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And today we're covering the number card, number 64, Ronin Raccoon Sendayu. This is one of the series of number cards which are a special type of Xyz monster that were used within the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal series, or as it's properly known to as Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal, but people pronounce it with the X. This is a card which was used within the series and was one of the Mytherian numbers. It was used by Girag, who was the kind of muscly member of the group, but he had no brains. It is a Earth Beast Xyz monster, rank 2 with 1000 attack and 1000 defense. It requires 2 level 2 beast type monsters. Its effect is, once per turn, you can detach 1 Xyz material from this card, special summon 1 Kagemusha Raccoon token, which is a beast type, Earth level 1 with question mark attack and 0 defense. When summoned, its attack becomes equal to the current attack of the monster on the field that has the highest attack. Your choice if tied. While you control another beast-type monster, this card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Now, this card is quite powerful in that if your opponent ends up having lots of different powerful monsters, you just bring this out with 2 beast types, level 2s, and you're instantly able to have something that can have the same attack as something that your opponent has. Therefore, you can just crash that monster into your opponents, and they've kind of wasted all the resources in bringing out that card to begin with, whereas all you're doing is detaching material from this card to bring out the token. On the other side, you can also use it from the point of view is if you have a stronger monster, and it can be used to kind of finish the game and lead to your victory, because if you've got, say, a 4000 attack monster and your opponent doesn't have anything above that, your token becomes 4000 as well. And this benefits in the respect of kind of just OTKing your opponent, or just being able to kind of get over just to be able to put on that extra little bit of damage on board, which you might need. It's a decent card within the Xyz monsters, within the number monsters, although I think it does get kind of overlooked to some of the other cards, such as a Utopia. Obviously, that was the kind of the star card within the series, and obviously cards such as Galaxy Prime, Photon Dragon, and some of the other numbers as well. And here are some tips on how you can best use this card. If a Kagemusha Raccoon token based its attack on a monster your opponent controls, you can combine this with the cards Kishido Spirit or Spiritual Forest to protect your token when battling that monster. If you control 2 copies of this card, neither of them can be destroyed by battle or card effects. It's a little bit like how Magician's Valkyria kind of protect each other from being attacked, because one redirects the other attack. Because they're both beast types, they can protect themselves. This card can be used with rank up magic Astral Force in order to summon Diamond Direwolf. That card was used pretty much like a 1-for-1. It was to get rid of itself, and it would destroy a card as well, which can be quite useful if you don't have any specific destruction cards in your hand. You can combine this card's token generating effect with Token Stampede and or United We Stand to semi-protect them, and therefore protect this card. You can try and use this card's token summoning effect while an effect that increases the attack of your monsters is active, such as Gachi Gachi Gantetsu, the Seal of Orichalcos, or Solidarity. Bear in mind you will need to control a beast-type monster beforehand if using the Seal, as this card can be destroyed by the effect of the Seal of Orichalcos. For example, controlling this card in Gachi Gachi Gentetsu with 2 Seize material will leave this card with 1400 attack. Assuming this card has the highest attack on the field, activate its effect and summon a token with 1400 attack. Now you will essentially receive the benefit of Gachi Gachi Gentetsu twice on one turn. On one monster, having that token gain 400 attack to have 1800 attack, and during your next turn you can repeat to have a 2200 attack token. With the link format, this tip works even better if you combine it with the link monster Mrs. Radiant. Then if the opponent fails to get rid of your monsters, you can summon another copy of this card and spam ever-increasing attack tokens. The reason this works is because Mrs. Radiant boosts the attack stat of your Earth-based monsters. In order to seize summon, you can activate Obedient Schooled, which special summons 3 level 2 beast monsters from your deck. If you have another level 2 beast monster in your hand, you can normal summon it, resulting in a link to beast and this card. This works even better if Baby Raccoon Pompoko is the monster normal summoned, as you get a monster set from the deck for free as well. Nimble Angler can work too, but only if you special summon beast monsters. This card can be quickly Seize summoned in Ojama decks by using Ojama Red, Rescue Rabbit, or Box of Friends. It is also possible to incorporate the Obedient Schooled / Raccoon engine into the Ojama deck, making this card a solid option for supporting the Ojama's spam / lock tactics. And you can summon this card discarding the Fabled Cerberel to special summon the Fabled Nuzuchi, and use the effect of Rescue Cat to special summon 2 level 2 beast monsters, and you can seize summon from that. These are a kind of a list of the various level 2 beast monsters. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. What do you think of this card? Is it something you would be prepared to use? Is it something you remember, or is it quite a long while ago? Is it something you've completely forgotten about? Whatever you think, leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.